What would you say the numbers are? Like the amount of leads to get a deal, and maybe the amount of people to talk to get a lead or to get a deal.
So each of my cold callers, if I'm going to bring a cold caller on, I have to be committed to 10,000 leads per month for that cold caller. So I'm skip tracing. So it's expensive, right? Because I spend money in REI to be able to pull all of my leads. And then I skip trace in batch, and that's expensive as well. So each cold caller, and then I'm also paying for their seat on my dialer, and then I'm paying for the cold caller. So you want to scale, accordingly. But we're at about 1 in every 70 leads that we get in from a cold caller is a deal. And how many offers you have to give personally in order to get a deal is going to change a lot. Like I probably started out around like 17 offers to get a deal, and they were qualified leads. So I'm not talking about like giving an offer to whoever you get on the phone with, like qualifying the lead, taking them through a sales process, which is so important, and then giving the offer. Those count as qualified offers, right? And so I used to be at about 17. Now I'm at about 5, and my goal is 3. So
that's a big improvement.
Well, and it's lots of time on the phone, And I think that was really good for me before I started PPC marketing to have cold calling, because they're cheaper leads, and I got so much time on the phone. So then they were harder leads, right? So I got a lot of time on the phone, and by the time we started getting PPC leads in, like I was more than ready to be able to close those. I feel pretty confident. Like PPC leads, they're going down the line and they're calling like 3 to 4 people, right? Like I feel confident I'm going to get that deal. And this is a competitive industry, right? Like we have some serious players out there that are talking to the same people that we're talking to, especially when you're doing PPC.
That's really good. That's really good information and data you're giving us. Typically, what do you think budget-wise it takes you to get a deal now? Cost of marketing.
So I wish Chris were on the call, because he knows our KPIs like the back of his hand. But well, seriously. But I think we're probably at about $1,500 to get a deal.
Okay. And then an average deal for you runs about how much?
$23,000.
Oh, nice. So over $20,000 profits on that.
Yeah. I price anchor everything, and then like the minimum I try to get is $20,000 on a deal. And it used to be 10 because that was where I was comfortable, right? So it's okay to start out at 10 if that's where you're comfortable. But if your offer isn't making you uncomfortable, then you're not offering correctly. Like you should be uncomfortable every time you give an offer.
That's a gold nugget.